Us normal people of society have made our statement loud and clear to Hollywood over the past month, and Hollywood absolutely despises this because we have shown them once and for all that we are sick and tired of the woke nonsense that they continue to try to force feed to us, and we are done with it. And that is exactly what Top Gun Maverick has proven over this past weekend, because guys, we have a huge moment of celebration right here, right now, because Top Gun Maverick is now officially part of the billion-dollar movie club, and that is awesome news. We have shown Hollywood that we are done with their nonsense, and now it is up to Hollywood to start to wake up to see if they're going to continue to give us movies like Lightyear, which was a complete failure in its second weekend in the box office, or are they going to continue to try to give us movies like Top Gun Maverick, movies that are patriotic, pro-American, aren't pushing any sort of woke agenda in them. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what this is all about. Top Gun Maverick reaches $1 billion worldwide without China. And that is a very, very good point to emphasize, because it goes to show that we don't need to pander to China. We don't need to play by their rules. We don't need them. Okay, we don't need China. So this is awesome. Final figures Monday, once Sunday's grosses are tabulated, we'll sort out with which film ultimately won the weekend. With a high degree of accuracy, studios can forecast Sunday sales based on Friday and Saturday, blah blah blah. But for now, the unlikely pair of Elvis and Maverick are locked in a dance-off if you favor Elvis, or a dead heat if you prefer Maverick. That it was this close at all was due to both a better than expected opening for Elvis and remarkably strong continued sales for Top Gun Maverick. The Top Gun sequel reached $1 billion in worldwide box office in its 5th week of release. Guys, this is huge. This is huge. I'm less concerned with who's number 1 and who's number 2, and I'm more concerned that we hit the big number, given that this audience has been the slowest to return to movie theaters, said Jeff Goldstein, distribution chief for Warner Brothers. So I guess Elvis was, obviously was another film that came out this past weekend. I haven't seen Elvis yet, but I don't really care about Elvis that much. To be honest, I'm more focused on Top Gun Maverick and the huge statement that we are just giving to Hollywood with all of this. Meanwhile, Top Gun Maverick continues to soar. The Paramount Pictures film became the first 2022 release to reach $1 billion in worldwide ticket sales, and the first starring Tom Cruise to do so, absolutely shattering all of the predictions made by pretty much everyone, all of the experts of the film industry. They weren't expecting this, and we have proven that they were wrong. Hollywood was wrong, and we were right. And Hollywood absolutely hates that. They hate to admit that you and I are right, because they despise us. They really do. They look down at us as nothing more than peasants who are supposed to be giving them money for their ridiculous political agendas and preaching and everything else, and we're not going to put up with it anymore. In this 5th weekend of release, Maverick dipped just 32% domestically to bring its total so far to $521 million in the US and Canadian theaters. It continues to move up the record books, sitting 15th all-time domestically. 15th! That is amazing. Not counting for inflation internationally, the Top Gun sequel added another $44 million. This is huge, guys. This is huge, and I love to see this. I love that this is just making Hollywood very uncomfortable. It is making Hollywood squirm, and of course, this is all we have to give a huge shout out to everyone who's a part of Top Gun Maverick. People like Tom Cruise, who weren't interested in pushing any sort of political agenda with this, who weren't interested in bashing America or pushing any sort of critical race theory type of messages where America is just the worst place in the entire world. None of that type of stuff was in this film, and that is exactly why China rejected this film, because it was so patriotic. And with all of that being said, China, we don't need them. We proved it with this film. We just need to continue to push movies that are good movies like Top Gun Maverick. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. I hope you guys are celebrating because there have been a lot of victories over the past couple of months, and it has been awesome, and we just need to keep moving forward. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.